Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
Mbappe. Now it's Aubameyang. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's found a way through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Perez. Great vision. Del Piero. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And they've got a throw. Conte. Now Mbappe. Now it's Aubameyang. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Khan.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
And it's Conte. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, this looks sharp.
This is the time you need that pace.
Floated through. Del Piero, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Ronaldinho. Owen! Ronaldinho. Couldn't squeeze it through. Aim forwards. Now it's Del Piero. Can he get on the end of this? Big chance! Barcelona are in front. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely does.
Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And again! And it's come back out to him. Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Conte. Raul. It's a searching pass. That is good alertness. Robertson. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Is only permitted in
Barcelona
designated areas
absolutely
within these grounds.
dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Barcelona 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And the game has already resumed here. The referee's awarded a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Otto. Now that looks a decent ball. And he shoots! Now who's going to be first to this? Del Piero. Now it's Mbappe. He's being urged. It's Ronaldinho! Del Piero, who's set up one goal so far.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Owen. Conte. Now Mbappe. Has a look and plays it forward. And claimed it back swiftly. Del Piero. Oh, played through for the wide man. And he's managed to get free. He's had a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to pass it through. Played into space out wide. He has found the way through. Goes for a shot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 5.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Owen. Coming on the field, number 15, Gullit. Number 24, Bergkamp.
He rises! Oh, taken with style! Just cruising! They are cruising! Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Al-Sadd do have a chance to counter here. And it's Bergkamp.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Perez. And here's Del Piero. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And that has put paid to that.
Aubameyang really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's in space and looking for options. Khan deals with that nice and simple.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Takes the shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been taken short. And this is Pires.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Mbappe. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Caceres. And no, that was never going to make it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This lad, Ødegaard, is a player with quite a story. He was plucked at a young age from his native Norway, of course. He's done his tours of duty with a view to aid his development, and now he's gone full circle, posting some impressive figures along the way. He's a wonder kid who's really come good.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And that's gone loose. Perez gets flagged offside. Van Dijk. Carvajal. Camavinga. And that interception was most necessary. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. And it's lofted through here. Foden is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic. Foden.
Perez. Good set. Shot a goal! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Barcelona have broken through, it's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Looking to play him in. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
Well, he's very much the go-to guy. This is right up his street.
In double quick time. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Argentina have it back and can go again. And this is Del Piero. Foden, searching pass he's played there. Pressing high and with purpose. Lewandowski, it's Lewandowski! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He's having a go! They want to be quick to recover this. And now a sudden chance to counter. Foden. Foden. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, robust challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Del Piero. Now it's Foden.
Minutes has been indicated.
Well timed, excellent interception. Ødegaard. And it's Azar. And it's been played through. And there's the end of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And this is Del Piero. Del Piero finds himself offside. Van Dijk, Carvajal, and it's Ødegaard, Azar. Not the most accurate pass. Conte, a picture of focus and alertness. Law. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Barcelona with this 2-goal lead, they're certainly looking much the more assured side. Oh, that's a key interception. Baresi. Del Piero. Decent chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Foden. Law looking to penetrate opposition lines. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Lewandowski, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Law. Foden! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now who's going to be first to this? Robertson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Great chance! That's a nicely weighted pass. He's one-on-one, shot and a chance! And it's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Van Dijk is there, and he can pick it up. Aimed beyond the defence. And Del Piero! He scores! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, there's the unmistakable figure of Luis Suarez, and the shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking for options for movement. That is good alertness. Kante charging forward, the ball at his feet. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Del Piero.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Bergkamp. Into the channel. No, it's come to nothing. Nice interception, well timed. Cafu. Pressing high and with purpose. Neymar. And it's Messi. No, that's been intercepted. Foden. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now, can they get him away? Veron. Neymar. And the counter is on. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And here's Suarez. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. That ball looks a good one. Can he finish? Off the post.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Foden. Looking for the run. That's been slipped through. And this is Bergkamp. Buffon claims comfortably. So what can they make of this? Veron. And it's Neymar. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, goes for a shot! And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And here's Bergkamp. Hoisted in. Oh, what has happened? And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Foden clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And he's had a hit! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Big chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Beckenbauer. Barcelona still chasing a one-goal deficit here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cafu. That could spell trouble. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Bergkamp. Aimed beyond the defence. Chance for a shot! They've done it! There seemed no way back, but they are level. So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Messi. River Plate finding their passes. Great chance! Goal! River Plate! And again they hit the front. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
River Plate get themselves into the lead.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed up.
Del Piero! And it's in! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
4 added minutes
So
has been
all square
indicated.
with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing. Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
And he's there to clear it. Out for a throw. And it's Bergkamp. And this is Del Piero. And we're done. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And this is Pele! Pele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Pele! Decent chance! Oh, that pass isn't the best. And again! And that's caused a worry or two. And we have our very first corner. Veron is there to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking to go deep. Cannavaro tries to clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Messi. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Messi. And it's Veron. Raul. Iniesta going full tilt down the right-hand side. Look at the space here. Cruyff! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. Saliba is there, and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Del Piero. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cruyff is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
There's the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Strong running down that left flank. think that's offside. Yes, it is.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started,
Today's match
0-0.
day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
Here we go again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
He's gone for goal! And now they can clear their lines. Now who's going to be first to this? And Del Piero! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Beckenbauer cuts it out. Bale. River Plate appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Del Piero. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Del Piero. Raul. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. Cross in. Cannavaro tries to clear.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Bale.
Birmingham clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And that's going to be a booking. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's an excellent interception. Cafu. Beckenbauer.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
And it's Del Piero. Now it's Pelé. Pelé chasing after it. Cruyff could try cutting inside here. Played into the middle.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper. I think we might be done here.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Birmingham can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
Well, here's a guy who's come as close as you can to perfecting the game, though his demeanour could barely be more... Pele! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Bale goes short, and he shoots! Madrid have the chance to go the other way. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bale is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Goes for goal! Check, gets it away. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pass is just off target. Pull it. Oh, good looking ball. Madrid so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper.
Might want to be careful there.
Davids. That ball looks a good one. Oh, super ball. He's gone for goal! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Bellingham. Searching pass he's played there. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. 30 minutes gone. Pull it. Oh, it's come loose. Iniesta. And it's Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Veron goes on a charge down the left. Mbappe. Davids. Nicely worked. There's the header! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Bale. Costa Curta. That's a sharp pass. And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
To all members of the crowd,
an intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
A very special birthday. Substitution.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Hullet. He's in a great position here. And the finish! Superb goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Baresi. And that has put paid to that. Raul. And here's Bale. And that's been intercepted. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That'll be a throw. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And that is out of play. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And that's another throw. A heavy challenge. Corner given. Hullet with the short one. Lovely feet. Mateus with the cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Tomori swings in. He's having a shot! Not the most accurate pass. And it's Davids. He's tried one! He should have put that one away.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Substitution on the field, number 12, Van Basten.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 17, Johan Cruyff. Number 20, Gullit.
Foden is
Coming on the
herring
field,
off to that one.
Number 21, Vinicius Junior. Number 11, Mbappe.
Cannavaro
Number 22,
kept his eye on it,
Park
and he's there.
Ji-sung.
How many
Number
interceptions have we
47,
seen now? Someone's
Foden.
got to up the quality and
Substitutions
set
taking
an
place.
example.
Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Mateus, a player who needs no introduction. Deep cross.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Madrid close now to seeing this one through to the end. Now that looks a decent ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Now, can they get him away?
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Baron. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Bale, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Security staff for each block.
How would you
Please
sum up
report
what
to the
we've
staff
witnessed,
room
Jim?
immediately.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
Shifted upfield. Kvaratskhelia cuts it out. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. This to go one up. Stop from Pickford. Deep cross. Keeper has taken decisive action. He's gone for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Del Piero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. That's the keeper's ball. Iraq are looking to go forward now. Tries to pass it through. That is a brilliant interception. Roll is herring after that one. That ball looks a good one. Del Piero. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Number 9, Alessandro Del Piero! Alessandro Del Piero! Alessandro Del Piero!
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Done delicately. Bullish header! Harmlessly behind. Del Piero.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Stood up well to him there. Law. Great vision. Oh, that's a very... Can he finish? They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Alessandro Del Piero! Alessandro Del Piero!
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, sweet feet. And Del Piero! Just cruising! They are cruising! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Now the delivery, right against the crossbar. And he thumps it clear. Oh, that's delightful. And this is Del Piero. Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Spain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's shifting through the gears here. Aubameyang unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Van Basten.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nicely weighted ball. Del Piero goes on a charge down the left. Spain look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Now it's Del Piero. Di Marco. And he welcomes it in. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There was just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Aubameyang. Good, strong midfield running here. And he's taking no chances there. Nice control. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Half-time getting close now. Can he get on the end of this? Big chance! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to
2
finishing.
added minutes has been indicated.
And the counter is on. Cafu. And it's Beckham. Darren Fletcher. Now it's Van Basten. Batistuta. DiMarco can get it clear. And the first half is done. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly,
Hello,
and a goal
attendees.
each.
This is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in the green backpack kindly contact a nearby member of staff?
Substitution for Spain. Number 97, Aubameyang. Number 12, Van Basten. Coming
So
on the
it's
field,
back to business.
Number 24,
Barcelona
De Bruyne.
clearly
Number
have been the better
9,
side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Out again for a throw-in. Good running, strong and purposeful. Raul. De Bruyne. And Darren Fletcher. And he's intervened well there. And it's Del Piero. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Del Piero. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's decided to go for it. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mateus really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Fletcher is there, and he can get that clear. And Bernardo Silva! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rijkaard. And here's Mbappe. Fletcher was in no mood for any of that.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great work on the overlap. Oh, what a climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Beckham, the regular corner taker. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the ball's come loose here. Baresi. De Bruyne. That's really well manoeuvred. Could move up a gear here. 75 minutes played. And this is Del Piero. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's having a good look here. Del Piero! Wonderful from Del Piero! About as smooth as it gets. And they're back in front. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And yes, it's him again. Barcelona take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Mbappe does well to stand firm and defend it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Done delicately. That is good alertness. I think we're just about done here. Dixon. He's fizzed it forward. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Added minutes
Has a look
have been
and
indicated.
plays it forward. Now that's well seen too. There will be 4 extra minutes. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Rijkaard. Pass is just off target. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Del Piero picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome
all the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back. And a chance! Goal! And what a start!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Cafu. Beckham. And it's Bellingham. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Darren Fletcher. Fletcher is fouled. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's made its way to him. And he was alert to it. Darren Fletcher to Messi. Bellingham. Quarter of an hour played. Beckham. Kimmich did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's well spotted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Beckenbauer makes the interception. That's an imaginative pass. Beckenbauer clears it away. Messi. That pass has been well intercepted. That has been cut short. And it's Kimmich. Batistuta could try cutting inside here. Cafu. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Kimmich has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Messi looking to play it into the box.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
He's done very well to get to that.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's a lovely pass, and reclaimed it in a trice. Fletcher!
Darren Fletcher made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
That's really well cleared. And here's Messi. Oh, that's neat. And Messi! That was mighty close.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for options for movement. He's away! Look at the space here! And he's managed to get rid. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Just a quick
I think
announcement.
on the whole
We'd
the
like to
team linked up
inform you
very
that
well and has been
CCTV is
organised,
now in operation
hence their
for your
position.
safety.
They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Now it's Aubameyang. Batistuta gets into a good position. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Bale. Schneider. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Beckenbauer. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Messi. Plays it through. Bale has it in a wide position. Shoots! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The goal scorer after 61 minutes.
That is a diamond of a goal.
Number 21,
The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Messi wins the duel this time, and it's Bale. And he's only too happy to take that back. Bale going full steam down the flank. That's very neat. The ball has bounced loose now. White. Baresi. Now he's got space here. Aims beyond the defence. He's come in hard. And that has been clubbed away. Beckham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries a shot! Sticks it away! And again they hit the front. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
7 minutes is number 22, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Substitutions taking place.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Beckham getting this one clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Big chance! He should have put that one away.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball...
And he's had a hit!
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Good chance here! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Beckham. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, it's come loose! And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Aubameyang taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Today's match are now available.